Weeks ago, I said, wait, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the EcoFlow, the accident, as it was dubbed. The thing that nobody talks about, but everybody whispers about. You, me, we're on TV, we're sharing EcoFlow. The price was, wait, what? You get the solar panel with it, and it's only how much? Oh, it was a huge thing, emails flying backwards and forwards. Folks, it was an accident that happened. It was an accident that was fulfilled. And tonight, we will do it one more time. EcoFlow portable power for that big adventure, for when the lights go out, when the power goes out, for that natural disaster, God forbid, so we can power our refrigerator so the food doesn't spoil, so we can power the fan to keep cool, power the heater to keep warm, power the CPAP device so we can sleep better. We all need a power backup, an emergency plan. EcoFlow has been, over the past 3 years here at HSN, that next generation. Before I show you what will set the phone lines alight, let me remind you about what this is. Folks, this is the bag that goes with the solar panel. This is a solar panel that costs $300 to $400. $300 to $400. The solar panel means you get free infinite energy for your EcoFlow. Now this EcoFlow is not the normal EcoFlow, it's the one that's easier, lighter. I can power 11 things at once. Normally this is around $500 for the EcoFlow. You can spend $2 grand on an EcoFlow, but a lot of people say, well, it's just me and my husband, me and my wife. I don't want this big thing. I want something that I can have in my apartment, my condo, my townhouse. Regular outlets, I plug them in, we're good to go. Full-size refrigerator, you bet. The deal that you're about to see is not normal. And again, Jamie and Lisa, who made this happen for me, I am very grateful. If you've seen these presentations, because these products are on all the time on HSN, the big sellers, I have the biggest deal ever on an EcoFlow. There are approximately 750 now left. Let's reveal it. Remember, I told you the solar panel was $300 to $400. Let's reveal the price of our grand finale for the 10-year anniversary of me being with you on Monday nights. If the solar panel is around $399, to get the entire set for $399 has got to be an amazing opportunity. It doesn't seem right, it doesn't seem real, but it is happening. The team from EcoFlow, I was actually lucky enough to meet in Las Vegas at the electronics show last month in January. A wonderful group of men and women who are leading the charge and innovating in a massive way. I want to thank them as well. They are here tonight in Green Room 5 for the celebration. If you've seen one and wanted one, tonight is your night. Now, we're estimating everyone will be sold out in the next 15 to 20 minutes at the most. I'll certainly keep you posted. I might drive Justin a little crazy because I might have to keep jumping in. If you are a bargain hunter and you need a backup power, this is the one for you. We're going to talk about old style generators and we'll talk about new style generators. Mr. Justin Hyatt, thank you for answering the call and being here tonight.
When you call, I come running.
I am so grateful. And you know, Justin, tell everybody, how big a deal is this?
Well, you know, I was thinking, if you weren't going to say it was good, the solar panel retails for more than the unit itself. We love happy accidents. You definitely experienced the happy accident if you were watching that night. And you also got to see Adam crawling on his hands and knees, pointing at the deal, saying, do you see this? It doesn't make any sense. This is the fastest recharge rate, not only in the industry, but power station that we've ever offered. It comes from EcoFlow. Who's EcoFlow? The #1 brand in the whole entire world when it comes to these power stations. And what are power stations? They're alternatives. Alternatives to gas, alternatives to propane. And we all think, well, why do we need that? Well, if you live in an apartment or condo, you can't own a gas generator. You can't own a propane generator. The hour before, or maybe it was earlier this hour, we had Joe Harrison on with a carbon monoxide sensor. Do you know why? Because I actually was just in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. The exhaust from the car was setting off the carbon monoxide in the garage.
Oh my gosh.
If you have a generator, that's putting off carbon monoxide. But you can't own those. Like I said, in an apartment or condo, you need a way to have a plan. And if this is not the plan that you've had, you need to make one. This is EcoFlow. This is where you are going to be able to set off on that journey on saying, you know what? Now we can power 80% of our home appliances on something that doesn't weigh 50 pounds, something that doesn't weigh 100 pounds, something that weighs 13.5 pounds. And then yet when this runs to zero, when you go to recharge it from 0 to 100% in 1 hour, and if you have 220 watts of total solar, Keep in mind, we're basically giving you the solar panel so you can pick up another one, have 220 watts of solar, and 2.5 hours, in less than 2.5 hours, 0 to 100%, and then be able to power up, like I said, your full-size refrigerators, your hot plates, your induction burners, and more right here with something this small.
It's nearly half off. I mean, that's how strong a deal this is. It's typically an $800 package that we're doing for $399. I do want to confirm, is this free shipping and handling? Please tell me it is. Is it free shipping? We're going to confirm. It is free shipping and handling as well. Thank you, Kevin. My job has always been to steer you and to guide you to the bargains. It can be very overwhelming when you watch HSN in the sense that there are always wonderful things to discover and great prices. I'm looking at you, looking at me. This is a phenomenal, when I say once in a lifetime opportunity to get the EcoFlow. I've presented this 1,000 times, and at $699 and $599 and $759, it's a great deal. If you steal this at $399, you've got the buy of the year. Again, the team wanted to make it special for tonight, and I'm really grateful, really grateful. The solar panel alone is normally $399. That solar panel means that if ever there was a prolonged power outage, you'd be able to use the rays of the sun, power this forever. I mean, you can't ask for more than that. We will have these again, and at the regular prices, it is wonderful, but if you can get it for this, then you are winning. The other thing that people love is that this is manageable. It's lighter. It's easy to maneuver from the living room to the bedroom. If you're going to bed at night, if you don't have power, I can take it from room to room and be able to plug my things in. Some of the very expensive ones, you cannot do that. The team are letting me know we're expecting a sellout now in around 14 minutes, with everybody placing orders around 630 now left before it's completely gone. Once we do sell it out, I don't have extended delivery or back order available. It is, and they're telling me we're going limited quantity now. Oh boy. Justin, it's moving a little faster. I'm going to throw it back to you, my friend.
Well, you know, I was just going to say, let's set the scenario right now. Sitting at home, all of a sudden the lights flicker.
Storm's brewing.
Nothing worse than that. And then you say to yourself, well, this can't be happening right now. Is this happening to us? Is this happening to me? What do you do in this type of situation outside of that pit in your stomach saying, you know, we should have maybe picked up that power station. Oh, but we live in that apartment, we live in that condo. Of course, we can't own a gas generator. How nice would it be to just simply do what I did? Plug it right in. Plug it right here into something that's on your coffee table, your dining table, and think about that. It's something that's inside your home. If it's a gas generator, it needs to be outside, which is why it needs to be 20 feet away from your home because of those exhausts. You'll eventually run out of gas, and sometimes in those emergency situations, you can't get more gasoline. So what do you do then? That's why we talk about alternatives. That's why Adam was just saying it's manageable power, it's easy power, it's EcoFlow. Plug it in, and then one of the nice things is, when we talk about manageable power, it's also full information. Right here with the light plugged in, do you notice it's saying 99 hours. It's not even pulling any power, basically, with that LED light. I'm gonna plug a fan in really quickly. And then when I do that, I'm gonna unplug it, I'm gonna walk over here to that refrigerator. Now we got a light, now we got a fan. We talk about creature comforts. What do you need in your life? What do you need to sustain yourself, to feel like those creature comfort things that I enjoy while I have power? Well, when we lose power, I still want to enjoy those things. That's why when I plug a light in a fan, 9 hours that we'll be able to have that light and that fan. But what about the big stuff? I'm going to go ahead and unplug this and show you what I mean by portability and manageable power. Because I'm going to go over here and I'm going to walk over to the refrigerator. Now, how much money do you have in your refrigerator?
A lot of money.
And I mean, I don't mean like, you know, you store money in the refrigerator, right? We do that with our batteries, we do that with our food, we do that with our medicine. Well, how nice would it be to know that you've got a backup, just in case, because we know it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. You lose power, that means all that food that you just stocked up on is gonna go bad eventually. With my refrigerator plugged in right now, it's saying 37 hours. That is peace of mind. That's knowing that I've got a plan, that you made a plan today, because you know when the best time to make a plan is? Today, not tomorrow, not waiting, knowing that you have it right there in your closet or underneath your bed, wherever you decide to kind of store it.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, once you've got it, you've got it. It's that peace of mind. It's that sense of, okay, I've got that plan. I'm prepared that I can cope with these things. When Justin talks about the money in our refrigerator, there's hundreds of dollars, right? When you talk about medical devices that need maybe powering, maybe we had a lovely lady call in a while ago now, nearly a year ago. She was using a scooter at home, and if the scooter runs out of power, she needs to charge it. Well, if there's no power at home, what do you do? You know, when you're sat in the living room on a nighttime and the power goes out for just a few minutes, you look out the window, you look at the neighbor's house, you look down the street, and you think, well, they're all in darkness as well. A few minutes go by, but when an hour goes by or 2 hours, you start thinking, oh my gosh, when's it coming back on? What if it doesn't come back on for a while? You've got to have a generator. You've got to have a backup power plan. This is it. Okay. Quick update, we are 13 minutes or sell out. It looks like it might sell out before the 13 minutes. I have lots of EcoFlows available on hsn.com. We have nothing compared to this. This is a buy the solar panel, get the EcoFlow for seemingly no charge. It's a $790 or nearly $800 package that we're doing for nearly 50% off. It's the deal of a lifetime to culminate and really bring to a finale this 10-year anniversary of me being with you on a Monday night. It's something that I think you'll appreciate the size. I think a lot of us who live alone, I think about my mom all the time because I worry about her. And if we're alone and something happens, we don't have that person that we can lean on, that we can reach out to. And if that's you at home, that's scary if the power goes out. When you have something like this, you feel a little bit lighter, you feel a little bit more of a sense of empowerment and a little less vulnerable because you know you can take control of it. You want the heater on because you're cold? Well, I pick this up, I'm gonna plug the heater in and turn it on. And for multiple hours, I have that warmth to look after me. So having a new generation, a new style of power station is so important. With everybody on the phone, we're about to fall under 500 left. I'm seeing 12 minutes. I don't know if it's even gonna last the 12 minutes. When we do sell this out, I encourage you to look at hsn.com because we have other models, but nothing, Justin, that compares to this crazy value.
Crazy value, think about it. When we typically do it, we kind of give you two different offers. Typically, it's the standalone, which is just the unit itself. When we did that, I think it was $349 for just the unit itself. We're doing it as the bundle now, obviously, for just $50 more. But when we typically do it, it's a $150 difference. It's never even a $50 difference. Now we're basically just giving you the solar panel. Here's what I want to talk about. Adam was just saying, new generation power station. This is the latest in technology. This isn't old technology. This is the newest battery system that there is. The battery system you see in those new electric vehicles, that's what's in here. It's called LiFePO, lithium iron phosphate. It charges faster, it lasts longer, and charges not just a little bit faster, not twice as fast or thrice as fast, 6 times faster than the competition. And not only that, instead of it lasting a few years, this is gonna last you 10 years, and that's if you were to recharge it from 0 to 100% once a day. So instead of 2-year warranty, now you got a 5-year warranty on this power station. What I've got right now is I got an induction burner plugged into it. Yeah, if you wanna cook your food, we just were showing you that Ninja griddle earlier. How about plugging in an induction burner and saying, you know what, maybe it's inside the house, maybe it's outside the house, maybe it's taking it on the go. That's why you love this power station, because yeah, it's manageable in your home, but it means it's manageable outside your home. So now I've got it plugged in, I'm cooking 200 watts, 2 hours, I've got my induction burner going right now. Here's the next thing I wanna talk about. This is 200 watts. Imagine having now not just one solar panel, but possibly 2 solar panels connected to your power station. Here's the thing. Those solar panels aren't just meant to recharge your power station. They can now be used to literally have a full solar generator. That only weighs 13.5 pounds. So while I've got my light and my fan going, we said it was 9 hours, that's without the solar panel plugged in during the day. That means when I've got my solar panel connected to my power station, solar panel's outside, power station's inside, maybe I've got an extension cord, and then I've got the lights and fans plugged into it at the same time. If this is at 100%, the sun is powering my light and my fan. The sun is powering my refrigerator. The sun is powering my induction burner. That's why you love it. You know why? Because again, it's an alternative to this. It's an alternative to gas. It's an alternative to propane. When this is gone, you got no way of running that generator. But maybe you have another alternative. So when the sun comes out tomorrow, you've got that second option. So I just wanted to show you that. Again, unplug it, talk about manageable power. Take it to the bedroom. Yeah, because you know what you have in the bedroom? You got medical devices, like a CPAP machine that you might use every single day. And that CPAP machine is how much? $700? It's not cheap, but you have it because you need it. And what else do you need? You need power for those things that you also need in your life, like a CPAP machine. Maybe it's a mini refrigerator. Here's one way you can use it every single day. When you lose power and you've got your power station connected to the wall and then your CPAP machine plugged into your power station, this will kick in 30 milliseconds and then automatically continue to power what you've got plugged in. Maybe it's a fish tank, maybe it's your refrigerator, maybe it's that pilot light on your electric water heater, whatever it might be, think of all those creative ways that you can be able to use your power station in your home.
We're about to hit 330 sold with everyone on the phone line, around 300 now left. So we're halfway there before this is completely sold out. I see you. There's a little bit of hold. If you have any questions, our wonderful representatives will be able to answer them. You can always go to hsn.com to beat the rush. This will be a complete sellout. Again, the folks from EcoFlow who are here tonight in Green Room 5, I want to thank them and our entire team for making this really impossible happy accident be a big part of our finale show this evening. If you are somebody that loves the lowest price, the biggest value, the biggest bargains, that's where I take most joy in being able to find them. That's why I love doing this job on a Monday. I always want to seek out the best offers for you. This is not a good offer. It's a giveaway offer on something that has become more important, because whether it's wildfires or earthquakes or hurricanes or flooding or tornadoes, any type of storm that knocks out the power, we have to have something. We can't be without. Because if that power is out for a prolonged period of time, what are we going to do? Now, you can buy EcoFlow for $2,000, and they're fantastic. This we have found to be that perfect sweet spot size, the perfect sweet spot power that everybody loves. And at $399.99, remember, it's only, I'm just going to grab it again, if you order it in the next 7 minutes before it sells out, we will include the solar panel. These solar panels range from $300 to $400. I always recommend them. Normally it's offered as part of a bundle. We're just giving it to you tonight because the solar panel means that if ever there was a prolonged power outage, this plugs into your EcoFlow and it will give you what I like to call forever free power, sustainable power from the rays of the sun. Right, okay, so we have a little bit of an issue, Justin, just so you know. We might be selling out before the end of the hour. With everyone on the phone, there's now around 270 left, 280 maybe, but I have over 160 orders coming through. We'll keep going, though, until I get the official word. Justin, emergency power, or maybe for the next great adventure.
And that's exactly it. You know, it's not break glass in case of emergency purchase. This is something when you invest in EcoFlow, you invest in the fun stuff, and you know that it's not just the in-between, right? You have the fun, and then of course that one thing happens. You say, oh, you know what? It's a good thing that we got our power station. Right. It's a good thing that we got our EcoFlow. Didn't think we'd lose power, but I knew eventually we would. But I knew we were gonna go out to the campground, or maybe I knew we were gonna go to that soccer field, or maybe I knew we were gonna go to the cabin that has no power. I was just in Jackson Hole, 45 minutes from civilization. It was amazing. But you know what they had? They had solar panels. They still had power. They weren't just living just kind of, willy-nilly off the grid. They were prepared. So, yeah, they might be 45 minutes off of civilization, but in 45 minutes from right now, you could feel like you're off the grid because you could lose power. And if you don't have a plan, if you don't have a backup, this is the best time to think about doing it. For those of you who've already picked it up, let me talk to you a little bit more about what you're getting. You're getting something that weighs 13.5 pounds. That's going to power up 80% of your home appliances. And not just for a few minutes, for hours. I have right here on my, I was going to say on my lap, but right next to me is a power station that's connected to my CPAP machine, and it's saying 10 hours. It's a full night's sleep. Can you imagine just knowing in that backup situation that you have 10 hours for your CPAP machine to continue to run? Do you have a camper? Maybe you don't have a camper because you don't know how you're going to have the ability to run your CPAP machine on that campground. And at 10 p.m. on any campground, there's what we call the noise ordinance. It says it's quiet time. You can't do that. You can't run your gas generator. The best thing that you can do is have alternatives. We're not saying we're anti-gas. We're certainly not saying we're anti-propane. We're pro-alternatives and options. This is one of the best options that we've seen because, Adam, like you said, it's one of the most manageable at 13.5 pounds, still powering 80% of our home appliances. And that's why we decided with the EcoFlow team in the Green Room 5 that this was going to be the grand finale.
We got to call it, guys. We have 5 minutes or sell out, whichever happens first. I'm excited that you're loving this as much as I'm loving presenting it. Obviously, this job is always easiest when we're seemingly giving things away, and at nearly 50% off. It's an offer the likes of which we just don't do. So as a reminder, the EcoFlow, the brand new one, by the way, this isn't the old model. This is the brand new River 2 Max. I should have even started with that. This is the River 2 Max. It is user-friendly. It is easy to use. It has the helper handle on it. It's easy to move and maneuver around. I can plug up to 11 things in it. That normally would be around around $600 or so. Tonight, we are including the $300 solar panel at no extra charge. I mean, and maybe the easiest way to share this with you is normally when we sell and present EcoFlow, there's always an option. Do you want the EcoFlow or do you want the bundle? EcoFlow or the bundle? We're just giving you the bundle at really no extra cost. In fact, it seems like you're paying nothing for the solar panel, which is remarkable. This is a next generation solar panel. They're telling me 4 minutes now. Good, that's gonna be a great countdown. How many left, Kevin, would you say? Okay, so with everyone on the phone around 170, maybe 160. Okay, well, guys, obviously, if you can grab it, it's worth every single penny. It's a product that we have on FlexPay, which has really made it a great destination on HSN to buy this type of product. It's a product that helps us all, because it's not if, it's but when. And whether it's for 20 minutes or 20 days, how will we power the things in our life? Without power, the camera wouldn't work that you're watching me on, the lights wouldn't be on, you wouldn't be able to see me. We're reliant on power for the internet, for the television, for the radio, for the microwave, for the hot plate. We're reliant on it for the Ninja Sizzle that we just did. We're reliant on power for everything in our lives. How do we get information? How do we power the medical device? What if somebody needs that medical device to work in our home? What do we do about keeping warm or keeping cool? We have to have something like this. If you live in an apartment or a condo, you cannot have a gas generator inside that condo. If you have a gas generator, it's obviously always outside. This, I'll have in any room of the house, thank you very much. This will be wherever I need it, so every single person in America can have the backup power that we so richly deserve. And talking of richly deserving, we all deserve the best value. And Justin, as much as I wish we could offer at this price every day, I know that's not a reality, but boy, I'm gonna relish it while we are.
Yeah, well, you know what, typically we say it's 50% off on the solar panel. That's where, you know, when we always say you kind of buy more, kind of save more. That's what really 97% of you always typically get the bundle. We said, you know what, we're just gonna skip the whole maybe the option. We just know that you're gonna love this deal. This solar panel right here, you know how much this is? It's typically $399. Look at the price, right? Now, when I open this up, what are you getting? You're getting the solar panel, plus you're also getting the power station. The combination now, it's not a power station, it's a solar generator. This is gonna recharge your power station, and then it's gonna give you independence and sustainability, meaning that when this is connected to your power station,